Hi friends, this is your vocabulary lesson for superstorms. I'm going to share your vocabulary words and then we're going to do some triggers together so that we can explore our vocab words. So here's our first couple words. Beware. Let's clap the B of that word. How many syllables? Beware. 2 syllables. Where would we separate that word? Think about that. You should have said between the E and the W. Be and where. Beware of dangerous weather when a storm siren sounds is its warning. So beware of something means you're looking out for something. Something dangerous could be happening. And you need to be on alert and on guard for whatever that is. Damage. Hail and strong winds can do a lot of harm. They can damage crops. And you can see by that picture all of the damage. That's not it. Damage is not a good thing. Think about some things that have been damaged, maybe some toys that got broken. Hopefully, nothing that you got for Christmas has been damaged yet. Sometimes when tornadoes or big storms go through, it damages places. Then we have bend. High winds have caused the trunks of these trees to bend or curve. That word or curve, that's telling you that bend means curve. Now, these trees are meant to bend. They're more flexible. Why do you suppose these trees are made more flexible? It's because, boys and girls, they're in a climate where there's lots of wind, and so they want to be more flexible so that they can bend and not just automatically snap off. And sometimes you'll see certain trees, there's been so much wind, they just stay bent like that. The next word is flash. The flash of lightning bolts lit up the dark night sky. So flash is like a quick burst of light. Pounding. Pounding waves hit the beach hard in a storm. So if you think the rain is pounding, is that soft rain or hard rain? You should have thought it's hard rain. Anything pounding is more of a hard hitting sound. Next word, prevent. Heavy snow may prevent or stop cars and trucks from traveling. There's that little word or again, just like up here, bend or curve. Curve told you that bend means curve. Same thing down here. This or is telling you that prevent means stop. So the snow has stopped the cars and trucks from traveling. The COVID virus has prevented us from being in class all the time. Okay, next word, reach. In a flood, water can reach or go as high as rooftops. Here you can see the water has reached the rooftops. Now, we do get a lot of rain around here, but sometimes snow, we get heavy snows and it can reach up to 3 feet. That means it's as tall as 3 feet or as high as 3 feet. And then equal, the height of the snow is equal to 3 feet. Equal just means the same as, doesn't it? Okay, so let's go ahead and do some triggers together. I want you to make sure that you have a whiteboard or paper, something to write on. I'm going to divide mine into 4 blocks, just like we always do. And the first word I'm going to do is pounding. Now, if you look, this word has an ending. What is the ending on pounding? You should say ing, the ing. So the base word of pounding is pound. And I think for this word pounding, we're going to do a symbol for pounding, an object symbol for pounding. I always think of something pounding. This thing that I connect to it is a drum. So draw a drum to trigger that pounding is like that drum sound. This is a symbol. So when we think drum, and I'm going to do these little marks because that's the sound, right? So when we think drum, we're going to think pounding. That'll help you remember what pounding means. Okay. Now remember, at any time you can pause this so that you can catch up. All right. Our next word is prevent. That's your first syllable. Next syllable is vent. Put it together and we have prevent. If you want to prevent something, it means remember or stop. So a lot of times they will draw something, you'll see a sign along the road or in advertisements like that. You're going to prevent something. So I'm going to draw a little thing that, think about Smokey the Bear. He wants to prevent forest fires. And a lot of times you'll see this prevent fires is see the fire symbol with a line drawn through it, meaning you want to stop forest fires. Okay, so go ahead and draw your prevent sign. This is fire. Not very good. And then there's a circle around it with a slash through it, which means you want to stop that event from happening. Okay. The next word we're going to do is reach. Now it has just just one syllable. And let's count the sounds in this word. R, E, ch. Now look at that. There are 3 sounds, but more letters than that. It's because EA goes together to make the sound E. And this is our digraph that we're learning about this week, the ch sound, reach. Now I want to put a little phrase for reach. Reach for the stars. Have you ever heard that saying? That doesn't actually mean you're standing on your tippy toes, trying to touch the stars. Reach for the stars means to set a goal, a big goal, and go for it. Do your best in life. So that's like a little saying, a little motto that uses our word reach for the stars. But we can also think about how it's used in our story this week. And it's talking about the level that something gets to. So I'm going to draw a picture of it's raining really bad. And the water level has reached the top of my roof. Okay. So it's really high, isn't it? It has reached the top of the roof. That's how our word is used in our story. Okay? And the last word we're going to do together is beware. Now, let's count the syllables in this word. Beware. 2 syllables. Now, beware of something, remember that is a warning. That is a warning. We're going to do an acrostic. And a lot of times people will put in their yard a sign that says beware. Do you know what I'm writing? Of the dog. That means watch out for the dog. Okay, maybe they have an aggressive dog, a mean dog. So we're going to do an acrostic for beware. Remember, that's all the letters of the word written in capital letters straight down. Beware. And we're going to come up with some words that Now, they don't necessarily have to start with that letter, but it has to have something that we can connect to the word beware. I'm thinking of this word. Look at that word, warning. We're going to go ahead and put warning right here on W. If you hear beware, that means it's a warning. It might be saying you need to watch out, right? Beware of the dog. Watch out for the dog. They're bewaring something. They're not saying beware of the unicorn, are they? Because unicorns wouldn't be considered what? They wouldn't be considered dangers. So when you're bewaring of something, you're bewaring of dangers, something that you would consider dangerous. Okay. And if they're telling you to beware of something, if you see the sign beware of the dog in someone's yard, that means you're going to have to be very what am I writing here? You're gonna have to be very careful, aren't you? You have to be very careful. And this word, let's see, if you are on guard, you are being alert. That means your eyes are open, you're looking around, you're the same kind of thing as you're being on guard. And we can put that up here. We are, if you see beware, you need to be on guard. So all of these things that I just wrote here, and hopefully you wrote, are all things that connect with beware. You're being on guard, you're aware of dangers, it's a warning, it's telling you to watch out, it's telling you to be careful, and it's telling you to be alert. So those 4 words, pounding, prevent, reach, and beware, are 4 of your vocabulary words. Now, boys and girls, you are going to be doing your own um, your own triggers. So I'm going to show you your storm triggers that you have to do. So you will be putting in a picture of damage. You will be doing 3 examples of things that bend, 3 examples of things that can't bend, equations, and flash. And you do flash just like we did beware, where you're choosing words that go with the word flash. Okay, so it's really important to make sure you understand these words before reading your story on your own. Okay, so happy learning.